welcome to Geekology. I'm David.
I'm Sven.
And tonight, more retro toys! Da, 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 da. Listen, I'm blaming you because I don't think of this stuff as retro. You're the one who went...
From 1989.
They're toys, man.
From 1989.
They're my favourite toys.
In Transformers terms, these are vintage, not retro.
These are my favourite toys. Okay, these are 3 of the 5 they released. The 2 that we don't have on display are the Spock and the Claw.
Yeah.
A good reason for that being, I do have those 2 particular models, but not in their packaging, and I couldn't find them in time to do this video. But these were the ones that I had in stock, ready to, because these ones are actually stock. These aren't my personal collection. My personal collection is nicely tucked away. So I'm going to let you do something that normally I wouldn't do with my personal collection. You can open that one up whilst I discuss...
Look at all those mint in seal box collectors losing their mind.
Okay, they have every right to lose their mind with these particular toys. So let me tell you a little bit about these for anybody that don't know them. Obviously, they are toys from the Final Frontier.
Star Trek V.
Yes. These particular ones were done when Galoob had literally just got the license for it. And there is a wonderful way of telling that these toys were when Galoob got the license, and that is, funnily enough, the back of the packaging. The back of the packaging does not depict the toys on the bottom for the next generation. It depicts the toys for the Final Frontier because they've done them. They had not made the toys yet for the figures for next gen. They've done the ships and they've done the phaser, but oh good god, I'm blanking it out. So you've got photos of the characters. Now in later Galoob toys you got pictures of the actual toys, but in the early stuff, before they'd had a chance to produce them, they simply put pictures of the characters, which can be told in any... You can tell all that Galoob, can't you? In any of the Galoob catalogues, because there's 2 sets of Galoob... there's actually 3 sets of Galoob catalogues. There's the first set, which is all photos. There's the second set, which is photos of toys. There is the third set, which is the one that they released in cereal boxes. And I have to say, as a collector, the cereal box is the one to get. So it's beautiful. Okay, Sven, I can hear it from here. Are you happy? Just one last thing, and then you can rant and rave. So there is a gold sticker just here that says 1989, which is
when Star Trek V came out.
Which is when the toy was released. You know what? I'm slightly dreading this bit. Over to Sven.
Is this supposed to be an action figure?
It's a diorama set.
It's not an action figure. It's
No.
not posable in any way, shape or form. It looks like it could be.
Hang on, 2 seconds. No, I don't see action figure written on the box. It's not an action figure.
Just as
it's a
well,
diorama
really.
set.
Because not only does it have a complete lack of action, it's glued to its base to the point where you can actually see the glue on the bottom of the base. The base which has embossed into it Star Trek V, The Final Frontier, which is fair enough. But oh my good god.
Sven, in all the toy companies that have ever done Captain Kirk, Galoob are the only one to do him in this outfit.
James got the wrong phaser though, isn't it? Star Trek
Yeah, you were going to notice that.
Star Trek 3 phaser. No!
And not only is it the only toy company to ever release him in that figure, it's the only one to ever release him with that phaser. There you go.
There's no action figure from Star Trek 3 with him carrying that phaser.
No.
He wouldn't be in uniform though, would he? He'd be in civvies.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
There's not a Kirk versus Krug set or anything like that from, say, Diamond.
Diamond Toys did not have him with that phaser.
Leave your comments below. Comes with a
Alright,
diorama.
come on then.
With all due respect to it, there is absolutely no point taking it out of the box because if anything, it just makes it more fragile. Keep it in the box. If you've got one of those, never ever ever take it out of the box. Don't do it to either of those. It's pointless.
Okay, me and Sven differ on opinion here. If you want to display it in its box, by all means display it in its box.
Because there's no point taking it out.
I have a set in their box. I'm very happy with my set in the box. It's part of my Galoob. I do actually have one out of its box because I don't think you need the cardboard background. I like having it with the
You
rest.
disassembled it.
Yes.
You're heathen.
Okay. So
Shock me.
that's the only version of Kirk in that outfit.
That's just pointless. Let's be honest.
Go on, have a look. God.
They've somehow, and this is impressive.
God.
They've somehow managed to make McCoy look like Scotty from the original series. That's an impressive thing. It is supposed to be McCoy, isn't it? Yes, it says on the front. I like the fact that the photograph is in fact the one they used in Star Trek V.
Can I just say as well, have a look at the photo on the side of the box because it's probably the best McCoy pic you will ever see.
Yeah.
Isn't that a beautiful shot?
Jim, you really piss me off. You're not selling me on this.
Okay, you know what? I can sell you on this.
The only figure of Cyborg ever.
Are you ready? The only figure of Cyborg. Ta-da! And it's a great one. Look at that. It's good. You can't deny it, even for the time.
How early did they do the design for this?
A while before the film. Why?
Because I'm wondering why that's not Lawrence Lockenbill. That looks like Sean Connery.
It is.
That was really early, wasn't it, that they decided to do that?
It was.
Wow, that looks very... That does look a little bit Sean Connery, doesn't it? Let's be honest.
Review the packaging.
It's of its time.
It's a bit. I wish I hadn't taught you that phrase.
Star Trek V. Mysterious rebel leader number 3.
Puppy.
Yeah, Dave.
Oh no, I hate it when you call me Dave. You're going to tell me they're dead. Yes, they're dead, Dave. I know they're dead.
All dead, Dave.
They're all dead, Dave.
They're dead. The worst thing, Dave, is the fact that you're using our viewers and this channel to share your pain.
I like Galoob toys.
But you're sharing your pain.
I'm not. I like
Share your pain. Go ahead.
Listen, you quote the film as
That
much
took
as
too
you
long.
like. No, I got it straight off. I'm just not giving you credit for it. It was a weak pun. Weak.
Let it die.
Oh, okay. Can we talk about Galoob?
You have. You can talk about Galoob a bit more, but to be fair, you know...
I like Galoob toys. Galoob released amazing
hopefully
toys.
within 3 months there will be a cure.
Oh no, just no. You do know that some of our fan base have never seen the original films. They have no idea what you're talking about.
You know, there are several members of the fan base who have seen this film who have managed to block it out.
Okay, alright.
Including novels where I've actually said that this didn't happen.
Okay. Let's try and give it an actual review rather than a mocking, which is what I have a horrible feeling. He does this with all of the stuff that he's quote unquote vintage. They're not vintage. I bought them when I was in my teens. They're not vintage.
Vintage.
They're an acquired, like myself, they're an acquired taste.
He's like a good Stilton.
Blue on yeah. Okay. Alright, so let's look at them as pieces from their era.
Yes, Miss Moneypenny.
Okay. Sven is quite correct in that they are not posable. They were meant as diorama pieces. They were designed.
Pointless.
They were designed to be taken out of the box, but to have the backing cards kept on them to be displayed on a shelf. Galoob were very good with that sort of thing. The quality of Galoob toys
Was acceptable in the 80s.
was acceptable in the 80s.
Just.
I have an attachment to the stylisation that Galoob chose to do for not only their packaging but for their toys.
Speckled data.
I am biased towards them in that way,
Only because they did a figure of Lieutenant Tashiar.
of which I own 8 and 3 of them are signed. Anyway, did I just admit that on film? What
Yes,
the hell?
yes you did. Are they with the bra?
We're not telling that story on air.
This time, anyway.
Oh, good
Get
God.
him drunk at a convention and ask him.
Oh, good God.
It doesn't take much.
I thought we were going to do reviews. Man.
We
I
are,
thought
we
were-
are.
Right, so review the damn thing.
The word I'm looking for starts with a C. Ends with a P. And,
Okay, you're not allowed
has
to
a sun
review.
god in the middle.
Okay, he's not allowed to review. So what would I say about these pieces? I would say you have to be a specific kind of collector to want them. They are marvellous renditions of certain characters. They're over stylised of others. They are great for diorama sets. They're wonderful if you're collecting Galoob. And I've got to say to any Star Trek fan out there who's into toys from that time period, Galoob is the way to go.
There are listings down below for psychiatrists in your area.
And before this video degrades into a bloodbath, I would like to thank you very much for watching. You can subscribe to us here on YouTube. You can follow us on both Facebook and Twitter. And of course there is the official Geekology website. Thank you for watching and good night. One more thing. With these particular toys, there was a gold sticker here which sadly is faded, which says 1998, and that tells you...
1998?
Yes, 1998.
1989.
For fuck's sake. Fuck you! These are great toys! They're not toys, they're fucking statues! How can you not love these things, man? These are awesome! These... That's not a good representation. Is the only person of Kirk in that outfit?
Sean McCann dropped out of fucking Highlander with a beard.
Yeah, but when you think about when these toys were... Do you not remember us buying these in Nostalgian Comics, man?
Nope.
I think you were with
It might have had something to do with the fact that that would be 89. And we hadn't met yet.
That might be it. Yep, that would probably be it. I did buy these in Nostalgian Comics.
You know, in 1989 I was trying to be a grown-up. Gave up on that about after 6 months and went and bought my Transformers pack.
Oh man, I love these things. These
What
were
was I in
great.
99? Yes, I was 14.
14.
Yeah, and thinking, I'm going to grow up at this point. No, don't do that.
I was working a Saturday job that just paid for one of these out. I had to borrow a couple of quid off my mum to buy these figures each week, and I bought.
Oh, you working?
I was a florist. I worked.
Oh, right.
It's back in the day when you could actually work as a kid.
Yeah, because when I was working at Lewis's in 1990, they had to get permission from the council because I was 15.
It was in Bearwood. It was a place called Blooms.
Okay.
The owner was a lovely woman.
I was selling Amiga 500 Screen Gems packs hand over fist.
I
Couldn't
was
get the stock in fast enough.
I was scrubbing buckets and wiring things for brides' bouquets because my hands were small enough to do.
Meanwhile, at
small
my
things.
job, I was the only department making any damn money. So by January, we've gone bankrupt.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
That's the new Lewis's, and that's not John Lewis. That's another Lewis's
Lewis's,
department
that
store.
was the old Lewis's, yeah. Yeah, I tell you what, I could never figure out about this packaging was why there were 2 pictures of the.
Frank Marauder.
Yeah. Now there was a rumour.
Die cast one and the plastic one.
Yeah, I was about to say there was a rumour that the die-cast one, but it was never actually made.
Because that was to go with the die cast Enterprise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then you got Shuttlecraft Galileo.
Oh,
Which isn't the Galileo.
dude, your memory's fucked, so you don't remember it. Would you like to play with?
What, Galileo?
Yeah, I've got both. I've got the
Another time, maybe.
I've got the Marauder. I've got the Marauder and the.
Or we can do reviews.
And I've got the D still on its card,
Ooh,
and I've got
nice.
the Phaser that's still on its card,
Nice.
and I've got all of these figures still on their card except for that one because they never released it.
Well, there's a review.
Oh, they never released Wesley actually. They released the rest, but they didn't release.
Well, there's a
those
review.
two. So there you go. Star Trek has a wider gamut of.
Gamut.
What did I say?
Gamut.
Yeah. Has a wider spectrum. Has a wider Commodore. Has a wider Amiga. Yeah.
I prefer you use like the Enterprise 16.
Huh?
8-bit machine. Had a joystick built into the machine.
Enterprise 16. I don't remember that one.
I'm not surprised.
UK?
Yep. Around about the same time as Dragon 32.
That'd be why I don't remember it. Okay, so.
It's almost like trying to show someone an Amiga 300 gig.